Marching on together, marching on together, marching on together, fans are called the BOLIYAN. Marching on together, fans are called the BOLIYAN. Allez.
Hello and welcome to the Loco Leeds football channel with my official Facebook group partner Leeds Plus. It's Jinder Jade, and before I start today's video, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to each and every one who has subscribed to this channel. Guys, thank you so much because you are helping me reach my goal of 2,500 subscribers. So thank you for the subscriptions coming in. Thank you for your likes as well on the video, and I love reading your comments, so keep them coming, guys. Remember to hit that notification bell on so you are notified every time we upload a new video. And also, if you can join our Facebook group Leeds Plus, find us and join us. So let's look at today's video, and Leeds United are going to be facing Sheffield United. Sheffield United, who had Chris Wilder last time we played. That's not the case anymore. They have got Heckingbottom. Paul Heckingbottom. It's the return of our former manager. He's going to be facing Marcelo Bielsa. It's going to be interesting to see how Heckingbottom copes with the high intensity press of Marcelo Bielsa and Leeds United. Let's just talk about Heckingbottom. On a personal level, when he was appointed, it was a dark day for Leeds United as a football club. I would put Heckingbottom with the likes of Hockaday, Neil Warnock, and Heckingbottom as well. Steve Evans in that little bracket of managers, where unlike Marcelo Bielsa, will be reckoned with the likes of the legendary Don Revie, Howard Wilkinson, David O'Leary. Marcelo Bielsa will be counted with them. Heckingbottom, on the other hand, is with the latter. And I'll tell you, on a personal level, I hated every single moment that Leeds played under Heckingbottom because the football was terrible, his decisions were terrible, and the guy was really, really terrible as a football coach. Just was not good enough to be a Leeds United manager. So we face him in the Sheffield United dugout. Sheffield United, we beat earlier in the season 2-1 at Bramall Lane. Bamford scoring, Rodrigo coming on as a sub and then getting subbed off, but he played really well, Rodrigo did. And guys, if we look at the two teams, Sheffield United, who've had this second season syndrome, but you know, they've got some players. We know all about Billy Sharp, know about Basham and Jack O'Connell. They've got all these players, Sander Berg, but you know, they had a manager, Chris Wilder, he was very, very sort of interested in calling Leeds United names, calling us Muppets, this, that, the other. But you know, it's Kermit the Frog who's laughing at you now because we don't know whether you've resigned or whether you were sacked or allegedly everything, all this went on. But listen, the way Chris Wilder's conducted his business on the pitch, it's not been great for Sheffield United. They're bottom for a reason because they're terrible. And, you know, and the way he's been having spats with Jurgen Klopp and all this kind of stuff, you know, it's just not a good look. It's not very professional. Flip it over to Marcelo Bielsa and you can see, you know, we've got a gentleman, and Chris Wilder was not really a gentleman. So what's the kind of game we're going to see? We're going to see Sheffield United coming in with Heckingbottom. He's only been there for 2 games. You don't know how a manager can do it with 2 games. They haven't really got that effect where a manager comes in and changes things around because Heckingbottom just doesn't have that charisma. I mean, you know, he couldn't really inspire my goldfish in my goldfish bowl, you know, to do anything. And this is the thing, you see. It's going to be an interesting game. We need to win this game. We can, you know, we played Fulham and we played well and we won our game in London. And Leeds played really, really good. And the same thing, we need to take into this game against Sheffield United? It's a game at Elland Road. It's 3 points. We are the favourites for this. And I do believe that we can handle the pressure, and I can see us beating Sheffield United. I can see us beating them quite comfortably. I will go for a 2-0 victory to Leeds United. Tell me in the comments below your thoughts on the scoreline and your thoughts in general on Heckingbottom's return to Elland Road. We come back from this international break so far from Marcelo Bielsa's press conference, which took place today at the recording date of this video, that we know that Mateusz Klich tested positive, firstly for COVID, but then tested negative, and then came back and withdrew from the Poland squad. So we don't know what the protocols are there in place. I don't see him featuring in the game because I just think it's too soon. Calvin Phillips played for England. He played 3 times for England, and I think he's okay. So there's no real injuries, thank God, that we have to report to you, or I've had to report rather to you. And guys, it's looking good. We look good in the centre-back position. We've got Liam Cooper available for this game, Robin Koch, Pascal Struijk, and Diego Llorente. There's 4 lads to choose from. And I do think that Liam Cooper might be coming in. So, having said that, it's going to be an interesting game. Like I said, Leeds, if we keep our high intensity, our high press, our attacking game, I think we're going to be too much for Heckingbottom's blades. I just don't see Sheffield United having any sort of answers to our questions, because I just believe that we're going to walk over these guys and steamroller these guys and beat them 2-0. Because you've got to look at it this way. Heckingbottom obviously doesn't know Meslier or Llorente or Rodrigo, which I don't think Rodrigo will probably play, actually, because I think his match fitness might be a bit off. But, you know, the players that we've got, the likes of Alioski, the likes of Cooper, Ayling, Phillips, the players, that nucleus team that Heckingbottom had, I do believe that these boys will want to show Heckingbottom that this is what we can do with proper coaching and proper football nous, which Marcelo Bielsa has brought us. So having said that, let's talk about the starting 11 for this game. Meslier in goal. Right back, Luke Ayling. Liam Cooper and Diego Llorente as our 2 centre-backs. Left back, Alioski. CDM position, Calvin Phillips. Central midfielders, Stuart Dallas and Tyler Roberts. Rafinha on the right-hand side of midfield and Jack Harrison on the left. Patrick Bamford up top. So guys, there you go. There's my starting 11 for Sheffield United. Now you're probably wondering why I've put Tyler Roberts in the midfield spot. Do you think Marcelo Bielsa will discipline him because he did get sent home from the Wales squad? I believe that Bielsa will keep him in the midfield lineup. I do believe he will be playing in the midfield position. It's just the way Marcelo will handle this Tyler Roberts situation. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But guys, there you go. Tell me in the comments below your thoughts. Will Roberts play or will he not? Tell me your thoughts on the starting 11 as well. Going to leave the video just there. Thank you for watching. Remember to share and like the video as well. Thank you. Marching on together.